what is this credit score?
In fact, many people don't know. They get confused between credit score and CIBIL score. You've never taken credit? There's no credit score. When the service is free, your data is money. Many people are confused that if I frequently check my credit score may go down.
Why do we get text messages?
That's a mafia. If someone says you pay me money, I will help you improve your credit score, no. That's what in fact I've done on Freedom app as well. Without paying anyone, how you can improve your credit? If the credit score is bad, a girl is married to a boy and now she says, let's buy a new car. No bank will give you a car.
We cannot be hired if our
Absolutely. I believe in that. Because if the credit score is bad, he's not a trustworthy guy. The way bank speaks to you when they call you to sell a loan is different from the way bank people speak to you when you don't pay back. A lot of times when your credit score is bad, your dreams will be shattered. In my credit report, even today if you see, it says I borrowed 50,000 from State Bank of India. I never applied. I've never taken any such loan. I keep saying this, people build businesses either on your greed or on your fear.
Every morning I wish to see some good morning messages from my loved ones. Every morning I wish to see some text messages sending me motivational quotes. But what do I get on my phone instead? Every morning I get a text message saying, do you want to improve your credit score? Know your credit score, click on this link. I have no idea why do I get these messages, what is this credit score all about and how it can affect my life. So to answer all these questions, here I have with me Mr. C.S. Sudheer, the CEO and founder of Indian Money's Freedom app, and I am going to ask him all the questions that you want answers to. Hello, sir.
Hello.
So first of all, I want to know why we keep getting these messages.
Normally what happens, when I want to check my credit score on CIBIL website or Experian website or CRIF website, I have to pay them.
Yes.
When I try to check my credit score by paying them, they ask me, do you want us to share this information with other partners? I say no, they won't share it with me. But then what happens when I try to get my credit score at no cost? I go to these websites. If I want my credit score, then I have to agree to their terms and conditions. And 99.9% people, they don't bother to read the terms and conditions. In the terms and conditions, they would have mentioned that we will share your information with our partners. Who are these partners? Somebody will call and say, I'll help you improve your credit score. Pay me so much. Somebody says, you have settled your loan. I will help you clear that. Pay me so much. So they share your data with everyone. That's what people say. When the service is free, your data is money.
So what is this credit score exactly and how does it affect my financial health?
In fact, many people don't know. They get confused between credit score and CIBIL score, or they think CIBIL score is credit score. Actually, credit score is the right word, nomenclature. But then CIBIL score is actually, CIBIL is one bureau.
Okay.
One bureau which monitors your credit score.
Okay.
Like CIBIL, you've got CRIF, you've got Experian, there are other one or two more. So what happens with your credit score, as the name says, it is your credit score. If you've borrowed money, that's your credit score.
Yes.
If you've never taken any credit, never borrowed money, there's no credit score.
Okay.
So credit score exists for you only if you've taken credit. You've never taken credit, there's no credit score for you. So
even if I have a credit card, I will have a credit score.
Obviously, because you've taken credit, right?
Yes.
Then the credit score will exist. So normally credit score varies between 300 to 900. 300 is lowest, 900 is the highest. And in case if you've never availed any credit from any banks or financial institutions, then your credit score will be zero.
But will it be difficult for me to apply for a loan if I have no credit score?
Not always, because even if your credit score is zero, you've never availed credit in the past, but you have good salary, you work with a good company, your bank statement is very stable, you never defaulted on your checks, like you have issued checks and no check bounces in your bank account and things like that, you still get loan. But sometimes what happens, if you are someone who's working with some company which doesn't have good reputation, very small company or a proprietorship firm, and your salary is also not so guaranteed, your salary keeps fluctuating, your bank account doesn't give good vibes about your financial strength, then in that case, credit score matters.
So how does my credit score becomes low?
So normally what happens, you take loan, you don't pay back.
Yes.
Main reason. You just default on your loan. Or you pay late.
Pay late.
Right? Number 3, you've taken loan, you used it, you're not paid back, the bank will come chasing you, and then the bank will say, okay, chalo, pay me whatever you can, and let's
Settle it.
Once you settle it again, the credit score goes down. And the 4th one, you start applying for loans left, right, and center. At a time, you apply to 10 banks, 5 banks. One bank rejects, go to 3 more banks. So don't apply too many places, because what happens is the bureaus get the signals that you are in a bad shape. You're looking for more money. See what happens, people think, I approached to ICICI Bank. Now I'm going to HDFC. How do they know? Everything is centralized here.
Yes.
At the bureau level, it's all centralized. They know that Sugandh went to ICICI, Sugandh went to SBI, Sugandh went to HDFC or 3 more banks. They know the data. Based on that, they change your rating. They reduce your rate.
Because of my PAN card
Absolutely.
details.
And the other thing is, apart from all these things, these are your mistakes, and because of that, the credit score may go down. But one other reason why it may go down is that there may be some error in the credit report. So error can be like, you have never taken loan, but there's a wrong entry in your credit report which says that you have taken loan and you have not paid it back. That can happen because when the banks are processing millions of such entries, or when they are sending the data to bureaus,
Yes.
it may happen. So that's why you should frequently check your credit score, credit report. You can download it from all these bureau websites.
But when I check my credit score, you're saying then my data goes to the other partners.
Data goes to people, maybe because of the trust level or the reputation of these platforms, but then your credit score won't go down. Many people are confused that if I frequently check my credit score may go down. It won't happen.
So why do we get text messages saying we can help you improve your credit
That's
score?
a mafia. If someone says you pay me money, I will help you improve your credit score. No. You pay your loan.
Yes.
No one else. That's what in fact I've done on Freedom app as well in the credit score course. I've spoken about some very practical tips without paying anyone. How you can improve your credit score. Pay your EMIs on time. In case if you've settled your loan in the past, probably now you can't really go back and pay the remaining balance and clear it. But then you can go to any bank and say that, okay, you can't give me credit card because my credit score is bad. It's okay, but I'll make a FD. I'll make a FD of 1 lakh. Give me a credit card with 50,000 or 80,000 credit limit. Use that. Every month pay back the bill promptly.
On
Over time, you will see credit score going up. Take small consumer durables loans or apply for a secured loan. Even when your credit score is low, you apply for a secured loan.
What is a secured loan?
So now what happens when you apply for loan, there are 2 types, secured and unsecured. Unsecured means some bank or financial institution is lending me purely based on my reputation, my financial health.
Without any collaterals.
Absolutely. No collaterals, no guarantor. Secured loan means I'm applying for a loan either by pledging my properties, assets,
Yes.
my gold, or some securities, I pledge it. Or I mortgage my property, like my home loan against property, things like that. If you're doing that, it's a secured loan. Or I probably take someone as a guarantor. Like I don't have good credit history, I don't have good reputation with the bank, but Sugandh has it. So Sugandh says, if Sudheer doesn't pay back the loan, I will pay on his behalf.
Okay.
So which means you become a guarantor.
Yes.
That's again a secured loan. Right? So in such cases, what happens, even if your credit history in the past is bad, but you have a solid asset to give, your current income is good, they will give you secured loan. Once you take secured loan and start repaying on time, you will see your credit score going up.
So, of all the things that you're saying, that how we can improve our credit score, there is no other way. Like when people they text us that they will help us improve our credit score. So, what do they exactly do if we pay them?
See, it's like this, right? They become your spokesperson. They say that Sugandh can't reach out to all banks and negotiate on her behalf, directly. We will do it on your behalf. So they say that, okay, I'll speak to the bank. You pay the loan amount. They'll still make you to pay.
Yes.
But you're paying these people. If you're willing to pay the bank will correct it.
Yes.
You don't have to do that. Right? You
So
don't have to
basically,
pay
they are trying to take out more money out of our pockets.
See, normally what happens, I keep saying this, people build businesses either on your greed or on your fear.
Fear. Yes.
So in this case, they are leveraging your fear to build a business.
So, as many of us, we do not have, a lot of knowledge on the credit score. Like on our Freedom app, we have a course on our credit score. So, what will happen if we know all about our credit score? If we are informed and knowledgeable, if we have a good credit score, what are the advantages?
See, I think people have not understood how credit score might be used in the future. Now we think, okay, credit score is important to get the loan. That's one part of it. I'll tell you, tomorrow there will be a day, a boy is getting married. He goes to see a girl and probably she'll inquire, at least her family will inquire about, what is your income, what's your education.
Yes.
Plus they'll also inquire, what's your credit score?
And do you have any loans on you?
Yeah. No, if you have a bad credit score, it's okay to have loan, but not okay to not to service it,
Not to repay it.
right? It's not okay if you're not servicing it properly, right? So what happens is, if the credit score is bad, and a girl is married to a boy, and now she says, let's buy a new car.
Yes.
No bank will give you a car loan
If the
because your credit score is bad, right? And then what happens? The dream of purchasing their own car is gone because you can't accumulate so much of money and buy. It'll take time. Same thing goes with your home. You want to buy a crore rupee house, you can't say that I'll accumulate 1 crore. You'd probably arrange 20-25 lakh
Yes.
and remaining you take loan and you pay over time, right? Similar way, it may so happen that there will be a day where you're applying for a job with a company and they say that your credit score is low, I can't hire you.
We cannot be hired if our credit score is low.
Absolutely. I believe in that. I think at Indian Money, at least nutshell, I kind of check this for senior level folks.
Okay.
Because if the credit score is bad, he's not a trustworthy guy. If he's a trustworthy guy, he would have taken loan and paid back.
Yes.
Right? The other concern is, even if he's a trustworthy, some situation made him not pay it. But the problem is, I'm going to pay him salary to work here.
Yes.
Right? But this guy is being chased by 3-4 banks. Every day is receiving 10-20 calls. In fact, the way bank speaks to you when you are paying your loan on time or when they call you to sell a loan is different from the way bank people speak to you when you don't pay back the loan.
Yes.
In fact, the banks outsource the collection to collection agencies.
Yes, yes.
Right? So the way they speak is all bad words, abusive language.
Correct.
Which means you'll never have mental peace.
Yeah. Stressed out.
Absolutely. Which means how can you be productive at work? Right? And the other thing here is, when you have such debt burden till neck, what do? You might even commit some fraud.
Yeah.
You might cheat your company to earn some extra money to pay back your loan.
Yes, correct.
Right? That's why I think I feel that every company should come forward and say that credit score is bad, you won't have a job here. We will be more disciplined. I think that's very essential.
So how should people take care? Just, one last question. How should we just take care that our credit score is good?
First thing is pay back your EMIs on time and don't delay it. And when you use your credit cards, if you think you can't really pay it back in full, convert that into EMIs, pay it in regular installments, but don't delay it. Don't miss that. Don't default on it. At the same time, don't settle your loans. Even if you're in a bad situation, probably borrow somewhere else or restructure your loans.
Yeah.
Make sure that you clear it at once. Because see, what happens, I'll tell you, a lot of times when your credit score is bad, your dreams will be shattered. And think about it. You got a wonderful property, you want to buy it. You have no money. Or you have less money, you have money only for down payment, but bank is not willing to fund you because you have not paid back the loan. Or I'll tell you, when the credit score is bad, banks will charge you extra interest. Even if they give you secured loan.
Okay.
For example, home loan for me when the credit score is good. Let's say currently after it was about 6.7, but now because of the repo rate hike, it might have gone up a bit. But someone with a bad credit score may end up with paying 8 or 8.5%. Just imagine how much extra you shell out.
Yes.
So please pay back your EMIs on time. Pay all your credit card bills on time. And it's super important. Don't miss these dates. And please check your credit report at least once in 3 months, once in 6 months for any errors. In case if there are any errors, get this fixed. You can always reach out to the bank saying that you have reported this, against my account. I have never taken any loan because it happened to me.
Okay.
In my credit report, even today, if you see, it says I borrowed 50,000 from State Bank of India. I never applied. I've never taken any such loan.
Yeah.
It says I borrowed 50,000. Fortunately, it shows it's closed, so I didn't bother. What if it shows as a due?
Yes.
So this may happen and that may spoil your credit.
We might not even know we have.
Absolutely. That's super important.
Well, thank you so much for taking out time from your busy schedule. We almost hijacked your cabin to get these answers right, because this was a concern with all of us, that what is the credit score and how it affects us. So first up, I would request each one of you to check your credit score. Do not reply or get bothered by the text that says that we can help you improve your credit score. If you really want to improve your credit score, know all about it, download the Freedom app. We have a course on credit score. It's a comprehensive course where you will learn all about what is the credit score, how you can improve it, and how it affects your financial health. We have courses in 6 languages. We have more than 750 courses which can actually help you improve your financial health. You can get ideas on small businesses and farming as well. If you like this video, kindly share it with your friends and family. Do inform all around in your circle that there is now one app which can actually help you build a good financial future. If you have liked what we have said, give us a thumbs up, press on the bell icon so that you're always updated about our new videos. So this is your host Sudheer Sharma signing off.